Hello, today is Thursday, August 20th, 2020. I am making this video today for everybody out there who is currently shopping as an Instacart shopper, but you are incredibly frustrated. You feel like you're discouraged because you're not making the money you once were making. In addition to that, you're seeing what other people are making and you're playing the compare game. I know this because people are reaching out to me and telling me that this is happening, and I'm included in this, you guys. I'm one of them. As you know, during the pandemic, Instacart really took off for most people in most communities. I mean, it kind of controls the marketplace right now. It's the #1 grocery shopping app that people access. So people in March were making a lot of money. $1,500, $1,800, $2,000 a week, even more than that. You guys, it was a lot. That is a lot of money. And people were able to pay their bills and to pay their mortgages and their rents and whatever else. So anyway, this happened. Everyone got on board with Instacart. Everyone was making great money. And then I'd say about a month ago, that started to change depending on what area you are in. In my area, fortunately, I'm still seeing lucrative batches. But what's concerning me is everyone is so discouraged and disheartened and they're turning bitter. And I get it because it sucks when you lose your income like this. People are showing on the Facebook community groups what they once were making, which was upwards of $1,500 plus a week, down to they're lucky if they make $150 a week. So I'm here to help you guys, to say that there are other avenues that you can take. I know that sometimes we feel stuck when we love something so much, because when you're making this much money on Instacart, you just assume that it's going to stay and it's always going to be there. And yeah, there might be a bad day here or there, but if you're consistently not making money, then it's probably time to make a change. So it could turn around depending on what area you're in, like I said. But for whatever reason, either there's too many shoppers. A lot of the customers now are shopping themselves because they're not as afraid of the pandemic because of the mask wearing and protocols that have been put into place. It could be bots, it could be your rating. If it's not working, though, it's time to explore other opportunities out there. So I'm here to just give you a few suggestions for other things that you can look into. In the meantime, it might circle back, you guys, but if it doesn't, please don't sit around and wait for the earnings to appear. And especially, it's such a waste of time. If you're scrolling for 3 hours every morning and you're only seeing $7, $8, $9 batches, and you're just hoping and holding on for a $25 or $30 batch, and this is what people are telling me, you can use your time elsewhere. You're not beholden to Instacart. So I just want to encourage you guys and tell you that you can do it. There are other things out there that you can explore in the meantime. So the first one, and you guys probably already have heard of this. In fact, I know you have. It's called Shipt. Unfortunately, Shipt is not in every area yet. It is in my area, but not as plentiful as Instacart. I signed up for Shipt. I'm all ready to go. I have not done a shop yet. I think Shipt only uses Target and Party City here, where I am, versus like all of the hundreds of grocery stores that I can shop with on Instacart. That's why I haven't done it, but I am fooling myself because I think I really need to, because I'm hearing from all of you telling me that your Instacart earnings are tanking. So if you have an opportunity to sign up for Shipt, please download the app. It's free to do it, you guys. There is a little bit of a lengthier interview process than there was with Instacart. A few of you in the comments section below, not in this video, but other videos, have told me that for whatever reason you did not pass the interview process on Shipt. So here's the good news, you guys. You can take it again. I know that there's not a limit on how many times you can apply for Shipt, so I think I think you could try again. I'm not sure what the spacing in between that is, but I would try again. But before you do that, do the research on what the questions are, even though they're different. I think they vary from person to person, but I do know that there's a written section and a live interview section. Not live, sorry. You film it on your phone and you submit it. But you can take as much time as you want to refilm your video. So if you're not comfortable with it, don't send it in unless you're comfortable. With the written, you guys, these are just scenario type questions. Like, what would you do if the customer wanted sweet potatoes, but they were out of stock? So it's just, I think one of the questions, yeah, I think they worded it like, how would you let the customer know? So basically, Shipped just wants to know that you are able to formulate and articulate text. So just think it through before you submit your questions, because I know you have time to look at your questions. And then the interview part, I think one of my questions was, what is your biggest professional accomplishment? And they all vary. So, you just answer from the heart and, talk about customer service, how the customer is your priority. Make sure you're dressed nice appropriately. And you're putting your best foot forward. Be very articulate. Again, research. It's all over the internet, you guys. I mean, I'm sure the whole list of questions is there. But before you apply, if you haven't been accepted, please at least do that research so that you get in. Shipped is growing. I know that they're going to be expanding in my area. So you guys, I heard great things about it. So please don't get discouraged. If it's not in your area yet, it will be probably. So in the meantime, just get ready, prep yourself, and do a little research, but it is in most places right now. The second opportunity for making money as still a shopper is with the app called Dumpling. I signed up for Dumpling. It's a $10 fee to sign up, but once you pay the $10, that's it. They do take, I think you can do $5. I think they'll take $5 off of every shop, or you can pay them a yearly fee. I'm not sure. Like I said, I did sign up. I have not done anything with it yet other than think in my mind and strategize how I'm going to make it work. I'm going to link in the description box below an article about Dumpling. If done right, Dumpling claims it can help shoppers make 3 times as much as Instacart. It's a fairly new platform, which is all the more reason to jump on. You guys, you can't play if you don't get on the app. And don't be intimidated by it. You do have to market yourself and find your own customers, but I think Dumpling also helps with that a little bit because they can match you. I know that if you're doing this already, you enjoy this service, and I'm sure you've had people approach you on the side to say, hey, how can I get a hold of you for shopping for me personally? I've had that happen to me. I never ever, if I'm on Instacart's clock though, solicit myself in any way. So that is against Instacart policy, but I know that you guys already know that, but there are ways that you can get creative in marketing. I'm going to start that marketing research next week. I have a lot of great ideas that's going to help me, but I know once I get going and I just establish a steady client base, that could be way more lucrative than Instacart. So please look at Dumpling. Don't be afraid of it, you guys. People are doing well with it, and because it's a new app, that's good because it's not like oversaturated. So get on Dumpling. Pay the $10 if you can to at least, be familiar with it. And I love that I have it, and they sent me a really cool Dumpling black card with my name on it. And now I have to set it up and make my own logo, and I'm going to upload a photo. So it's kind of really fun because it's your own gig. I'm going to do a mailing on my own dime, and there's a lot of fun little tricks that I'm going to do for me. So please check out Dumpling. If it's not for you, that's fine. It's not for everybody. You guys know that there's rideshare gigs out there. You guys are probably already doing it. Uber, Lyft. There seems to be some trouble in paradise with Uber and Lyft, so enter those at your own caution. Those aren't for me. I'm not comfortable with ride sharing, but it's worth checking it out if you haven't. Another opportunity to make money, you guys, is selling online, whether it's eBay or Etsy or Poshmark. I actually did sell online with eBay and Poshmark full time. I just took a break, a little hiatus from Poshmark to do Instacart because I was going hard at it for about 3 years. I did very well, you guys. They're easy apps to use. You can sell right now, pull things out of your home, list them on eBay, list them on Poshmark. Poshmark now has a home category, so you can list housewares and decorative items as well, so that really helps the market. But don't be afraid of those 2 apps. You can make a lot of money doing that if you're consistent, and consistency is key. You'll be successful in anything you do as long as you're consistent. I think at my highest number on eBay, I made $48,000 a year, and I think Poshmark I was averaging around $40,000 a year. Now that was gross. That was not, the inventory that I had to buy too. So definitely do not be afraid to check those platforms out. Download Poshmark. It's fun. And right now, you guys, online sales are up. The holidays are coming. Get on board. Just download it. Just have a lot of things going. I'm a firm believer, and you guys probably are, in motion creates commotion. So the more you have out there, the more your wheels are turning and you're thinking, the more opportunity that are going to lend themselves to you. So definitely check those out. I love selling on those platforms. I just have a lot of fires going. So that was one thing I didn't need to do, but if I needed to do it, you guys, I'll go back to it. I love Poshmark, so I would absolutely recommend it. They take 20% off the top, but guess what? You don't have to do anything. You just list it. It's free to list. You do have to, share your closet. You have to go to the post office. Yikes, the post office right now, but you get the drift. But please, if you haven't considered it, definitely consider it. And I know eBay, people are making a killing on eBay, so definitely start. So then, and the last opportunity I wanted to tell you guys is about, these are online remote working from home positions. There's a website that's called Flex Jobs, and they're a great website. They will list opportunities for you that national companies are looking for people to work online, customer service from home. Some of the big companies that are hiring are Amazon. And like I said, the holidays are approaching, you guys. It's the best time to get in. Humana, Nordstrom, Williams-Sonoma, and there's a ton of companies that do hire remote online. Of course, you have to be, articulate and pretty good at writing, but I'm not sure if you're bilingual. That completely helps. But don't be afraid to look at those. Also, look in your own area for online remote job opportunities. They're out there. The biggest thing I want to leave you with is we're all in this together, guys. We're all in the same boat. If you're doing Instacart, it's obviously because you need to make money. It's just like me. You wouldn't be doing it if you didn't have to. So the threat of this going away is real. So just please research. Please look at the opportunities I just listed here and gave you. And let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions also. And again, I'm making this video in response to so many comments that I'm reading about people who are just discouraged and, they can't pay their rent, they can't pay their bills. And it's scary, you guys. We live in a scary time, and I hear you and I understand. But just know that if we lift each other up and keep encouraging each other and offering suggestions, that's what is really going to help. So I'm going to leave you with that today. Stay strong, you guys. Keep being creative. Open new doors. Don't be. And I'm talking for myself too. We tend to get stuck and I don't want to do it, but we have to do it. Again, one thing is for certain. One thing that is certain is change is inevitable. So we have to be able to roll with the punches, and we can't stay with one thing for too long, especially working in the gig economy. But at the same time, that's fun too. So. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you now, and I will check in on another day. Have a great day. Hope you're doing well. Be kind to each other. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting below. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.